All right, it's 3:24 on Wednesday p.m. and I just pulled over at a little camp picnic area. I can definitely confirm that the bread that I was eating was like super high fiber, and I didn't even kind of realize that or put two and two together there. And so I ate like 3 or 4 pieces, I guess, maybe at lunch. Apologies if the audio quality is bad. I just touched the cable. These headphones are really shitting out. And so now my stomach is like in fucking knots. Exactly the same feeling that I had the other day. So I'm in for at least 2 hours of like intestinal distress. It's not that bad, but it's not that good. So I know that when my stomach feels like this from too much fiber, that it feels really good to lay down, which I'm doing now. And it does feel good, I was right. It basically just feels like I had a ton of prunes. And so there's just like a churning, a painful, knotty feeling inside my body, which sucks. But it'll pass. It always does. But I can't deny the fact that I had a very serious sense of satisfaction because I threw that fucking bread away and the peanut butter because I was just like, at this point, I don't really want either one. Just like the thought of either doesn't give me any appetite. It just makes me hurt. So I'll resupply after I see what Allie got me in the care package in Waynesboro. Probably just opt for like flour tortillas or something like that. Something easy and basic. More peanut butter, I'll have more choice, and I can get some normal jelly, which I really probably don't even need to get all that stuff because I'm going to be going through all the Shenandoah tomorrow, and I'll probably have access to tons of food. So maybe I'll just have the care package and just not even worry about trying to get more peanut butter and jelly. Fuck that shit for now. Feel immensely better now laying down. I have plenty of water, which is good. There's just no real salve to that kind of pain that is caused by too much fiber. My sister and I both know the feeling well, but when you feel it, I don't know, the first part of it is like sort of nausea, and then it transitions to pain. And it's just like a annoying kind of pain that is totally able to be pushed through. I mean, I already did it once earlier this week, and unfortunately, I guess my body didn't like upregulate whatever it needed to make the fiber get digested more easily. But anyway, that's where I'm at. See if a Juul helps. It is nicotinergic, so maybe it'll help push through all this shit. Man, I feel so much better. I thought I was going to get like sick or something. It's such a constant and an annoying fear. Like, I mean, I still could get sick. I'm not out of the woods yet, literally. But yeah, just from all the water sources that I've had. Hadn't really thought about getting sick, but yeah, when it first started to come on, I was like, shit, am I gonna like have to throw up now? I wasn't even really nauseous per se, but I felt strange after eating the peanut butter and jelly. It was so good too at the time. What a fuck that is to eat something that's good in the moment and then betrays you. I'm in a state of betrayal. Virginia is for betrayed lovers. But yeah, who knows how much this might help getting back on the bike. I guess I should probably be aware of the time, just so I can not spend too much time here. I fooked about a bit today. I actually met this couple, unfortunately at the height of my nausea, who were at this visitor station right by the James River, probably the James River visitor station, which is also the lowest point on the AT, and I'm making up for that now. And the descent that I went down was indeed 12 miles long, pretty sweet, depending on where you measure it from. But yeah, they were nice. It was interesting talking to them because I could tell they've been on a lot of adventures together because they were kind of just relaying their stories of their past experiences through me. So they told me about a lot of stuff that they had done, and I didn't ask about any of it. So I get it though. I mean, for sure, it's fun to talk about fun stuff and experiences and stuff that you've had, but it was a little glimpse into what it's like, possibly, to spend a bunch of time with someone else and have a bunch of stories to relay. Did I say they were on a tandem? They were. They were on a tandem. I guess, I don't know if they're married or if they're just like adventure buddies or what they are. A man and a woman. I think the woman's name was Gina. She said Slovenia is better than Croatia. And they've done some touring in the West Coast. They were about to go up the hill. They're southbound. So they're about to go up the mountain that I just came down. Certainly don't envy them that, but they've already been on the other side of all the stuff I'm going through. So do envy them that, but I want to complete it myself, so it's not like I'm trying to look for shortcuts. I mean, even now, as my stomach hurts like Fook, I'm just going to give myself a couple few minutes to get myself together. But yeah, it was a good descent right at the bottom of it again. I stopped. It was funny. It's like clockwork, like digestion, I guess, takes like 6 hours from tip to taint. And so like a couple hours, well, not even a couple of hours, it was really like maybe 30 or 40 minutes after, and probably less than that, I just started to feel bad. And did I already say that I had a certain sense of psychosomatic pleasure throwing that bread away? I think so. But yeah, fuck that bread. And yeah, I called the YMCA and they gave me permission to camp. I think when I get there, depending on what the elevation is there, because I think it's like 5 or 6 miles down from the parkway, so the elevation should be markedly less. I might just sleep on top of that picnic table, and that way I won't have to set up my tent and everything. There's definitely a lot of incentive to do that, because I'll have to get up somewhat early tomorrow, and if I don't have to put away a tent, that'll save me some crucial time. Although I have to wait for the post office to open, so it's not like I'm looking for time to save. But I mean, one less thing to do in the morning means more time at breakfast to drink coffee and have breakfast. But no fibrous bread, please. Yeah. So my spirits aren't too diminished. I was just like, I needed to lay down for a minute. I was going uphill, and the stress of the exertion I was putting through the pedals was like kind of amplifying the pain of my stomach, which I don't really feel any pain right now. It's funny that just laying down really does help for some reason. I don't know why, but it doesn't really matter. Some people leaving. Is that an Audi? Yeah, it is. An Audi SUV. I wonder what the model's called. But yeah, this is pretty great right now. Much better, much improved from where I was a minute ago. Like an 8% climb when your stomach feels like shit makes everything so much worse. So, yeah, I think my nose is sunburnt. Yeah, I can take a shower tomorrow. I like the idea of sleeping on the picnic table too, because I think I saw Mike Hall do that in that Race Across America documentary. It was just like some picnic table, like steal a couple hours of sleep and then keep going. So I'll try to probably do that tonight, and we'll see how cold I get. I can definitely put on my down jacket before I go to bed, which last night I did not do. I got some motorcyclists. These guys are fucking narps. Well, yeah, I guess that's a complete update. I have about 60 miles more to do and a couple more hours of yellow Hitler staring down at me. I don't have any idea what time I'm going to get into town. It's probably going to be late. Ming's will probably be closed, but I don't have to eat there. I don't even necessarily think it would be the best food to eat, but I definitely want to take a picture of it and send out a Holy Fook alert. I'm sure I'll find something. Waynesboro is pretty big, and there's definitely tons of restaurants, and again, maybe even a tattoo shop. In fact, I could do a little bit of research into that right now. They'd have to close at like midnight, though, if I had any chance at all of getting there before they closed. So I'm going to look into that real quick, and I'll get back to you later. Bye.